Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Zesta Herbal Soap Skincare and Lifestyle. Today we'll be making a hot caramel black soap. It's supposed to improve your complexion, make you glow, give you a caramel skin tone. Okay, so we'll start by listing our ingredients. We'll be using our Ghana black soap. This is our Ghana black soap. Most of you already know how it looks like. These are Ghana black soap. We'll be using 350 grams of our Ghana black soap. Then we'll be using our Ghana white soap. This is my Ghana white soap. This one has become soft. Okay, but it is still my Ghana white soap. It has become soft because the weather right now, the weather is rainy. We are in the rainy season and it's always raining, so it absorbed atmospheric moisture and became soft. It absorbed atmospheric moisture and became soft. But I will show you in a pic up on the screen how it looks like when dry. I'll be using, so for the Ghana white soap, I'll be using 50 grams of my Ghana white soap. Then for my anti-pimple and anti-reaction Ghana balls, I'll be using 20 grams of my anti-pimple and anti-reaction Ghana balls. Then for my ozone soap, I'll be using pink ozone and I'll be using 80 grams. Okay, so I've already soaked all this previously so that I'll not waste time in making the video. I've already soaked it previously, okay, and it has become soft. So I'm going to put in my actives now. So if you're going to make yours, when you get your soap, you shred it into pieces and then soak it for at least 24 to 48 hours before you add in your actives. Don't shred it and then add the actives immediately. No, allow it to dissolve completely so that all your ingredients will be able to go around the soap. So that you not come and be using your soap with lumps, or your soap, some parts will have ingredients, some parts will not have ingredients. No. So now I'm going to go ahead and pour in my already melted black soap into this glassware, and then we'll continue with the video. So this is my black soap that I've already shredded. It is soft, but it's it's not watery. So I'll have to add more water to it. Okay. The next ingredient I'll be adding is my skin-free milk. This is my skin-free milk, and I'll be putting in 100 grams of my skin-free milk. 100 grams or 100 mils of my skin-free milk. Okay, most of these concentrated serums, you have to mix them before pouring because they tend to settle at the base of the bottle. So I'll be putting in my skin-free milk. $100 mils. So I'll put in 100 mils of my skin-free milk. Let me mix it before putting in the next ingredient. Remember, this is, if you're a light-skinned person, this might lighten you up faster than if you're a dark-skinned person. But for a dark-skinned person, this will give you a caramel complexion. But if you're light-skinned, it might actually lighten you and give you maybe half caste. So that's why I made my soap base a bit thick, because by the time you add up some of these ingredients inside, at the end of the day, your soap will be a little bit softer. So I've added my skim-free milk. The next ingredient I'll be adding is my BB Clear. This is my BB Clear, and I'll be putting in 50 grams of my BB Clear. 50 grams of my BB Clear. That's about the whole container. Everything has gone in. So I put in 1 container of my BB Clear. Why I like this BB Clear is because they said it has alpha hydroxy acid. It is a dark spot corrector. It improves the tone. It has anti-aging, anti-stretch mark, and skin firming and toning properties. Okay, so now the next ingredient I'll be adding is my citric acid. This is my citric acid, and I'll be putting in 10 grams of my citric acid into my black soap mix. So that is 10 grams of citric acid. Okay, I've mixed in my citric acid. The next ingredient I'll be putting is my kojic dip and my glutathione powder. I'll be putting 10 grams of them each. So this is my glutathione powder. This is my kojic dipalmitate powder. I've already mixed them up here, 20 grams. I'm going to pour into my soup now. So the next ingredient I'll be adding is my DOP shampoo. This is my DOP shampoo, and I'll be putting in 1 full bottle of my DOP shampoo before. Okay, I'll mix again. The next I'll be putting are my powder. So I finished putting in my actives. Next I'll be putting in my healing powders. Okay, my healing herbal powders, and the number 1 is this miracle powder. I have a video on how I made this miracle powder. It is a must watch. If you know that you are interested in having a clean, smooth skin using natural products, it is a must watch for you to see how I made this miracle powder. It's a very rich and good powder. Okay, make sure you go to my videos and watch how I made this miracle powder. It is so good. Okay, if you even watch the videos and see what I added in it, you know it is good. So I'll be putting in 5 grams of my miracle powder. This is how it looks. 5 grams of my miracle powder, and this miracle powder is good. Even insects don't come near it at all. No preservative added, completely natural, but it doesn't get spoiled. Okay, so I'll stir in my miracle powder, 5 grams of my miracle powder. If you were to buy this in the market, honestly, you spend a lot of money, and you might not get the quality of what you have made yourself at home. Both for this soap I'm talking about, and for the powder. Okay, so next I'll be putting in is my camwood. This is my camwood. This is my raw camwood. Okay, I'll be putting in 5 grams too. you don't know how camwood looks, this is how camwood looks. It is gotten from a tree. Okay, the camwood, as I was saying, this camwood is gotten from the camwood tree. It is now milled and grinded. Then it is processed into these powdery chunks that you're seeing. So I'll be putting in 5 grams also of my camwood powder. You can see it's easy to crush. So I'll mix it in. The next powder I'll be adding is my zinc oxide powder. All these powder are like to protect the skin against rashes and against blemishes. It's not all about lightening up. You have to protect your skin too, because this skin that you see is the only one you have throughout your life. So you have to take care of it with a vengeance. So I'll be putting in 3 grams of my zinc powder. So I put in 3 grams of my zinc oxide powder. Next that I'll be adding are my treatment oils, and I'll start by putting in my glycerin, my normal plant glycerin. This one is not whitening glycerin. My normal vegetable glycerin, I'll be putting in 5 ml of my glycerin. At times you hear people complaining that they use black soap and their body is itching them. It's because at times black soap can be drying on the skin, so you need to add extra moisturizers. Okay, so next I'll be putting in is my vitamin E oil. This is my vitamin E oil. I'll also be putting in 5 ml of my vitamin E oil. So I'll put in 5 ml of my vitamin E oil. Then I'll also be putting in my Feviseed tube. This tube is to help clear rashes and irritation. Sorry please, my video cut off. My phone storage is full, so the video cut off. I've already finished, but sorry, my phone was not, I was not able to capture that last part because my phone storage was low. So what happened is that I put in my tube of Feviseed cream and now added my preservative at 1%, and now stirred my soup. If you want to thicken it a little bit more, you could add guar gum to it or xanthan gum. You could also add perfume if you want to improve the flavor, but that's optional.